Good morning. Happy Tuesday. Feels so good to sit here for our time to relax. So we'll give everybody about 2 minutes to join in and then we'll get going. So for everyone that's in here right now, we'll just start the relaxation process. Feet flat on the ground and get comfortable, please. So I'd like to start by saying thank you to everyone for joining this session and for taking the time to invest in your trading mindset. On social media, we see so much stuff about trading. We see people toting their $100,000 months, their Lambos, and their fancy dinners. But that's not why you were called to trading. God put trading in your heart because you have a gift to share with the world. That gift does not mean you have to work a 40-hour work week. No. That gift means that in this lifetime, you were meant to master yourself in order to call in a great abundance in your life in order to share your gifts with the world. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take a couple minutes. We're going to relax our bodies and we're going to visualize our perfect day. This all starts by first connecting to your mind. The way we connect to our mind is by visualizing in our mind that connection. So for me, I visualize the energy of my brain, which to me comes in a nice blue glow. If you're a little more logical, you might see your pink squishy brain in your imagination. But either way, that visualization allows you to know you are connected. So take a moment now and find your mind. Beautiful job. So now that we've found our mind, we're going to want to drop down a little white string and connect it to our heart. As we connect to our heart, we'll use that same visualization process of anchoring the white string to our beating heart, or you might anchor the string to your heart energy, which is green. Take a moment now and finish the process of connecting to your heart. Beautiful. So the trading session is over. You just took a 2R win within your trading plan. Yeah, good job. Now, what are you going to do with the rest of your day? Take a couple minutes now and really visualize what your perfect day looks like. We're going to use our imagination to live out the most granular details. And as we visualize that perfect day, we're going to lean in and really feel those emotions super strong. Take a minute now and live out that perfect day, please. Amazing. Great job visualizing your perfect day. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go back through our visualization and we're going to pick the memory that felt the strongest to us. Find that memory now, pull back up those emotions, and I'm going to count for us here 25 seconds. We'll hold those emotions for 25 seconds. Halfway there, keep going. Amazing. Thank you for visualizing your perfect day. Now we can come back to reality. Wiggle your nose, wiggle your fingers, and we'll drift on in to our journaling exercise. The reason why I ask us to hold those feelings for 25 seconds, because science shows us that holding a feeling for 17 seconds only allows that momentum to come into our life. So I like to extend it a little further to the 25 seconds. So good job. Now if we could pull out our journals and we can start our journaling portion of the session, but do it calmly. There's no rush. If at any point you start to feel a tension in your stomach during this session, just breathe and release it. So as we go into journaling, we have only 2 rules here for our journaling. The first rule is that we have a physical journal, and the second rule is that we use that journal only for journaling. So the idea behind this is the physical journal gives us the data that we can flip through the pages and read and see our progress. And the physical journal part just allows us to work our feelings with our hands. Our hands are great portals of energy. So the more that we can utilize those human aspects that we have, the easier our life becomes. So we'll start with the date. Journal. Right. So the way we do our journaling here is very special. We work with our subconscious mind in order to implant intentions and feelings for our trading session as if they've already happened. The way we do this is we pick 3 to 4 intentions off the top of our head and we write them down in the past tense. Writing them down in the past tense allows our mind and our body to believe that we already are that person. So in our trading session, as we come up to challenges, we can pick the path of our higher self because we've already decided what that higher self path looks like. Lastly, we like to add a little secret spice of gratitude. What gratitude does is it really allows us to call in abundance. The more we're grateful for what we already have and who we are, the more we can bring into our lives. So take a couple minutes now, write out your 3 to 4 intentions, don't think too hard on them, and then we'll go over mine in just a couple minutes. Amazing. Okay, so I'm done mine, but I'll give you all about another 30 seconds here to finish yours, and then we'll go over mine. Everybody done? Yeah. All right. Let's go over mine. February 17th. Pre-market journal. I'm so grateful for my trading plan. It's allowed me to be successful in the markets. Yeah. I am so grateful that I waited patiently for my A+ setup today. Yes, I am. I am so grateful that I had the courage to execute my A+ setup and honor my take profit, my stop loss, and my size. Yes, thank you very much. And lastly, I always like to write a little thank you, Samaya, because we honestly don't thank ourselves enough. And the more opportunities we take to offer ourselves gratitude, the easier the journey becomes. So that being said, we're going to move on into our prayer now. And the way that this works is we have 2 minutes. The first minute, you're going to take alone in silence, and you're going to offer yourself gratitude for the trading journey and for how far you've come. The second minute, I will lead us all in a prayer. But please take this minute now and really give yourself thanks. Amazing. Thank you so much for having the courage to offer yourself gratitude. Now it's my turn. So I'd like to start by saying thank you to me and thank you to you for having the courage to set off on this trading journey. Trading is one of the hardest ways that we can to make consistent money. Everybody that you tell about trading will tell you not to do it. But that spark in your heart, that courage in your soul lets you know that this path is for you and you will do whatever it takes. You've already been on this journey. You've gone through the thicket. You've got your scrapes. You've got your cuts. And maybe there's no success on the horizon for you yet that you can see. But God has an amazing plan for all of us. And the more that we trust in ourselves, the more we trust in God to guide us, the more clear the path becomes. In fact, the way that we keep moving towards our goal without any set destination shows our courage and also allows God to know that we trust completely in Him and His guidance for us. God put trading in our heart because we can achieve this. You can achieve this. We got this. Thank you very much. Amazing. So what we're going to do now is just a little is a few little visualization techniques that we're going to bring into Market Open with us. The first thing I would like you to visualize is the market hitting your stop loss. So you saw your trade, your A+ setup, you took it. You have your entry, you moved your stop loss down. Now let's take a minute together to visualize our stop loss being hit. And as that stop loss is hit, we're going to feel great gratitude for allowing us to live out our dreams. All right? So when the stop loss hits, we don't feel upset. When the stop loss hits, we are grateful. Take a minute now and let's visualize that. Amazing. Super simple. What I did was I visualized it coming down. I heard the trade of 8, stop filled. And then as that notification went off, I said, thank you for allowing me to live out my dreams. Now, the next visualization we're going to do is we're going to imagine the market hitting our take profit. And we're going to feel a very neutral feeling, but we're also going to thank God for allowing ourselves to live out our dreams. Let's do this last visualization now, please. Amazing. So the goal of this is that we don't have super strong emotions on either side. Our stop gets filled, we're not upset. Our take profit gets filled, we're not elated and overconfident. The more that we can turn our losses and our wins into the same feeling, the faster we will progress in our trading journey. So as we come to the close of this session, just take a moment to relax before we go into our breathing exercise, please. Feet flat on the floor again, and just be one with your breath. So thank you for focusing on your breath. Keep doing that as I explain the instructions for our breathing exercise. So the way that this works is we're going to breathe in through our nose for 7 seconds. As we breathe in through our nose, we're going to imagine all the beautiful, resilient energy from Mother Nature filling up our being. That beautiful energy should sit here. We should feel it all in our upper body. And as our bodies are supercharged by this energy, in our stomach, we'll feel a little ball of negativity, of stale energy. That's where our out breath comes in. We're going to breathe it out, all that negative energy back to Mother Nature, and we're going to continue the cycle. Ready? All right. Breathe in for 7. Hold for 2. And all that staleness back to Mother Nature for 8. In for 7. Hold for 2. And back to Mother Nature for 8. In for 7. Hold for 2. And back to Mother Nature for 8. Amazing. Last one, let's make a count. In for 7. Hold for 2. And out for 8. Amazing. Thank you so much for taking the time together today with me to invest in your trading mindset. Now go off, go trade. You have everything you need. You have all the support, you have all the knowledge, and now your mind and body are filled with a great calm in order to meet market open. I love you very much, and I'll see you all next time.